Hey, we need to talk. I'm not actually editing this video like I normally do because this is not something that I normally do. But I woke up today and I saw the YouTube news following the Jack's film situation and Sniper Wolf situation, and my friend sent it to me. I got up, and I was appalled to say the least. 10 minutes after I had actually woken up, I thought, oh, maybe this was a shitty dream. It wasn't. This is the actual thing that they said. And in case you haven't been following the Jax films and Sniper Wolf situation, it's a big thing going on YouTube, and it means a lot to a lot of people for a lot of reasons, which I'll get into. But the message itself, for anyone who's been following, says confirming Sniper Wolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Okay, but they don't say how long. That could be a few days, it could be a week, it could be a month, but nobody knows. And that might be weird, leaving people out of the loop like that, considering we're also invested in it. Off-platform actions that put other people's personal safety at risk harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Okay. Hoping everyone helps move this convo to a better place, which pissed me off, really, because the last line saying hoping we can move this convo to a better place is the equivalent of saying take this shit off our platform. We don't want this here. We can stop this now. I gave you what you wanted. I gave her a temporary ban. Let's stop and move on. And saying the words the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube is like, okay, when a teacher used to punish students, and the person who went and told on the teacher was like, hey, this person is drowning people in a well. And then the teacher gave both of you a slap on the wrist, and she's like, that's for drowning people, that's for telling on him. It's like, what? They're not the same thing. Sorry, just for context, Sniper Wolf is a creator who has 34 million subscribers on YouTube. She got there by pretending to do gameplay, which she faked with her husband that she went to jail with for armed robbery. There's a lot of stuff that she did that YouTube would not like on their platform, but are somehow okay with it because she gets the views. And she just does this content that is low effort. And when I say low effort, you could put a fan there, and I don't mean someone who's a fan of the channel. I mean a literal fucking fan in a seat, and it would turn its head left and right, and it would be as much as what she does. She just explains videos that are viral or other things. A video will be like funniest TikToks, and she'll be like, oh, that guy did that, I don't know what to say. Fair. I personally, I'm like, I don't even get it, but I don't have a specific issue with it, except that it sucks. Jax Films, one of the creators on this platform, who's an OG, known for being super original, does not like that, especially the fact that she doesn't give credit to people, also abuses the copyright system. Thank you, YouTube. Another thing that you've given us that just makes it easier every day for creators to jump off cliffs. So he took offense to the fact that she does not give people credit, she copyrights people, and also just makes horrible content. He started his own channel called Jax Films with 3 J's, which looks at her reaction content, and he basically points out how shit it is. So much so that they even did a bingo night because people started realizing she does the same thing every video. And I would call that original. I wouldn't call that in any way harmful. I would call that constructive criticism, original criticism. I would call that a fun and unique way to critique. Sorry. Gosh, when I don't edit things, this is what happens. I don't know how you could see it as anything else, but of course she did. She's not used to criticism. If you look at her tweets, YouTube, if you look at Jack's video, reading every tweet she sent every 10 seconds, that would be cyberbullying and harassment. I would say that's that, but apparently we're just gonna let that slide. She talked about his hairline, other things, his appearance. He never said anything about that, so I don't know what you want from there. Apparently, she took massive offense to that, so much so that for whatever reason, she had a brain slide and showed a picture on her Instagram of his actual house with the numbers and everything, which is called doxing, and posted it to her millions of fans saying, "Oh, we need to have an adult talk." I don't know what an adult talk is. I assume just stuff that she doesn't do on her main channel, which is just incoherent babbling. But okay, all right. So she did that. That's doxing. That's illegal in California. That is not good anywhere. And of course, Jax felt very, very unsafe. His wife is in the house. They tweeted at YouTube. YouTube said they'd get back. And instead of getting back, they wrote this stupid thing that's it says, is it too meta to do a reaction video to a reaction video? And everyone on YouTube was like, you're idiots. And then they posted this. That's the context. So she doxed him for him critiquing her. And then she said she didn't know how to dox, which is like saying, I don't know how to murder after killing someone. You still did it. It's not like it doesn't happen. That's the context. Okay. Someone doxing someone, giving out their personal address to millions of fans, saying we should talk like adults, when on her Twitter page is nothing but her shooting, like the going to the range, acting like a lunatic, talking about how men are not actually as good as women, modern men suck, blah, 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 blah. As opposed to operating a parody channel that does parody videos or aims to criticize in a fun and unique way. How is that the same thing? How is what Jax Films did as bad as what SNIPERWOLF did? How is giving someone's private information compromising the place that they live in? The man who has a wife who is scared and doesn't even do YouTube, she is just there, now dragged into this because of some girl who couldn't actually accept criticism, is a form of art on this platform. The reason why I'm talking about it is because I feel unsafe on this platform. And I feel like a lot of your favorite creators would probably feel the same way. Looking at how YouTube responded to something when a creator so big, who has 34 million subscribers, can do this and get a slap on the wrist at best, it makes you wonder what they will do if something like that happens to you. Because not everyone has 34 million subscribers. Not everyone is as good as SNIPERWOLF, who reacts by saying, "What's up, guys?" and then proceeding to scream at you. And if the screen could actually exhibit spit, then I would have a face full of spit by the fact that she screams so loudly. I don't get it. I don't understand how this is a good look for YouTube, because yesterday they posted something even worse. I mean, not worse, but something as tone deaf, saying, is it too meta to do a reaction to a reaction video? Acknowledging that they knew the situation has happened, they knew it was bad, and we're joking about it. Do you think it's funny? Does YouTube think this is funny? I mean, I looked at the comments below. Jacksepticeye and a lot of other people have been, rightfully so, saying this is unacceptable. But to everyone who's smaller, to everyone who doesn't have such a big platform, what happens if someone what happens if Darman uses his Dar cannons and aims them at me? I'm done for. There is nothing I can do, because if I go to YouTube and I say, this is a fair platform, I'm asking for help, the same help that you would exercise someone who's a huge creator, would you give that to me? They're unequivocally saying no. They just flat out said it today. They just looked at Jack's film. Someone who's been on YouTube since the inception of YouTube, by the way, an OG, someone who has had a pristine record, a fantastic creator, and they're treating him like this. Imagine what they'll do to me or like some other dude who just wakes up, puts his pants on wrong, and then does shit. Like it's hard to go to work when you know your boss is an asshole, is what I'm trying to say. I don't feel safe. I don't think a lot of people feel safe. I feel like SSSNIPERWOLF got away with almost literal murder. And I don't know what's going to happen to this video. Maybe YouTube will see this and be like, ooh, ad block. Because they've been worrying about ad blocking and money. And it's clear, they're a company. I get it. You need to make money. And for some reason, SSNIPERWOLF appealing to the kids makes more money than creative content. It seems like easy, lowbrow, slacking content makes more money. And okay, so be it. YouTube's the one pushing this algorithm. I don't know why they don't change it. But I'm not the boss. And if I'm not the boss, I have to be okay with the rules. But you can't keep making the rules different for different people. You can't keep bending that. This is nepotism to a whole other level if ever I've seen it. I mean, if you put Jax Films in SSNIPERWOLF's position, if Jax Films looked at her, doxed her, and said, I'm outside your house, let's talk like adults, within 5 minutes he'd be off the platform. He'd be deplatformed, he'd be done, he'd be gone. We wouldn't hear about him. I don't know what a temporary monetary ban means. I don't know what it means to someone who puts up a video every day recycling the same garbage and then saying, hey guys, blah, 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 I'm going to react to TikToks that I don't give other creators credit for. If you're going to stand up to this platform, YouTube, what does it say about you? That you're just okay and fully embracing the fact that you're like, yeah, we're going to just ride with the people who make us more money, whether they're evil or not. I've been doing a deep dive on this situation. I'm going to release it in a few days, and the stuff that I have learnt about SSNIPERWOLF is mind-boggling. How you would ever want to put this creator on your platform and even recommend her. I just don't understand how this is good for business. Sorry, I know I'm rambling, but I just don't even know what to say. Imagine it happened to you, is all I can say. This is what bullying looks like. Something YouTube is absolutely stringent on taking off the platform, so much so that they disabled the dislike button, which isn't the actual reason they did it. They did it because TikTok did it, so that people didn't know if a video was liked or disliked enough to want to watch. Of course, they disguise that as something else, and I can live with the lies, because you can see past ridiculous. But when it's this blatantly unfair, it makes people who want to do content not want to do content. It makes me think, oh, am I going to survive on this platform? Do I even have a place here? I feel like a lot of people starting who are doing certain content are going to be like, I don't know if I should anymore. YouTube could be, pushing away some of the biggest creators that are yet to be discovered. All I can say is when I started YouTube, when I even heard of it, I just came to New Zealand. I was 10 years old, and my cousin showed me this guy. It was Ryan Higa, and he did this video. It was called How to Be Ninja. I remember the video still, and it was, oh my God, such a funny video. And then it was this amazing platform that brought you these wonderful ideas by these original, amazing creators who had to really be creative in order to capture your attention. And it captured every kid's imagination. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber. It's the best job in the world. I can say that. I think it is. I still think it is. But I don't know if it's going to be that way for much longer. Now, when I say I'm a YouTuber, everyone brings up the controversies of other people. And it feels like, oh, it's only a matter of time until this creator or that creator, you just see this or that shit happen. And if YouTube's protecting them, why even be good? What's the point? So, feeling hopeless is a thing. People are going to feel hopeless now because of what YouTube said. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I mean, yeah. That's what happens when you dox people and you're big enough. You can get away with it. That's what the end result of the video is. If you're big enough on YouTube, you can do anything. If you're Shane Dawson, you can say whatever you want, no matter what. You can come back the next year, people are gonna love you. You can borderline ruin people's lives, but if you're big enough and making the company money, So next video, I'm going to kick a baby like a NFL player. I'm not gonna do that. I don't even know why I said that. I'll kick an Oompa Loompa though. Again, I don't know why I said any of those things. The point is, why try and be good? Why try and follow the rules? Why try and survive on this platform ethically when you know that it doesn't matter if you're big enough? If the rules don't matter to the big people, then it's just a harsh lesson in reality that just like in life, as we're seeing with everything today, life's just not fair for everyone. What a great outlook to end the video on. This is a comedy channel, and then people come here like, oh, I can't wait to see what he says next. You're gonna leave crying. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I think it's necessary to be real. It's necessary to be raw. It's necessary to be unedited. And explain how this platform is so precious to the people who have made it their home. And when our home is getting threatened and we feel unsafe, the one person who fixes it or could fix it destroys it even more. Seeing it in real time is not good. So I don't know what YouTube's gonna do. I doubt they're gonna do anything. Most people called this, by the way. Most people said they're not expecting much, but I didn't expect this. So yeah, I'm gonna go. If anybody wants to dox me, go ahead. I live in an apartment. If you can get up the second floor, you might as well dox me because it's got like a pretty tight security. Pull up, mother effer. I'm gonna go now and hopefully make content that YouTube will like. Otherwise, I'm gone. So if you don't see me here tomorrow, it's either YouTube or Hard Rock Nick that nixed me. I don't know which one. Please, someone save me. All right, take care. Bye.